What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Lambo, and we're back with another video, and we have come to the conclusion, part 3, the finale, the grand finale of looking at all 3 of the Yeezy Gap bags. If you haven't seen part 1 when we looked at the crossbody bag, make sure you check out that video. I'll link it right up there. And if you haven't seen part 2 where we looked at the Yeezy Gap snake bag, make sure you also check out that video. That'll be linked up there as well. And like I mentioned, today is part 3. It's the grand finale. We are looking at the Yeezy Gap dry bag, the biggest bag of all, and it's insane. So I cannot wait to show you guys this thing. In fact, you can actually see it sitting right here. So we'll get to that in just one second. But before we do that, make sure you have elbowed the subscribe button, like right there, like, you know, he's like standing in front of you and you kind of just right in the temple. And then you've also kicked the like button in the back of the knee. You know that really annoying thing that people used to do in high school where you walk in and they like hit you in the back of the knee and it makes you kind of fall a little bit? Yeah, go ahead and make sure you do that to the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And then if you have any questions or comments or complaints or queries or quibbles, make sure you drop it down below in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you. Now, like I mentioned, guys, this is part 3, the final video in the Yeezy Gap bag series, if you will. And if you want any of these bags, you have to get them on StockX or some sort of aftermarket platform like GOAT, maybe eBay, because no one is selling them right now. Now, Paris Saint did have the snake bag and they were charging like 120 bucks, which to me is just absolutely crazy because I put a bid for $60 on each of these items. So $60 for the crossbody bag, $60 for the snake bag, and $60 for the dry bag. And after about a week and a half, all 3 of those bids were accepted. So in total, I paid about 80 bucks for each bag. So that's about a fair price. So if any of you guys are wanting any of these bags, whether it's the dry bag that we're about to look at, or the crossbody bag, or the snake bag, just go on to StockX or go on to GOAT, put in a reasonable bid that you want to pay 60, 70 bucks, and then just let it sit there. Someone will eventually accept your bid because if you look at the recent sales, you can look at the average and it's like between 60 and 70 bucks. So if you want any of these bags, it's going to be in the aftermarket. Okay. So I know a lot of you are going to ask a question. Where'd you get the bag? I'm looking for it. I'm telling you now, you have to go to StockX or you have to go to GOAT or eBay or some aftermarket place because no .com is selling them. Okay. So there you go. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at this dry bag. All right. So guys, I did get this brand new, but truth be told, I have used it a few times, you know, before I've actually got to record this video. So I'm not doing a true unboxing, but it basically comes in the original bag, huge plastic bag, just like all the clothes come in with the barcode. It says dry bag on it. It also comes with like a white piece of kind of like not wax paper, but just like paper that you find in like shoes, you know, like wrapping paper type thing to kind of keep the bag from getting scratched or something while it was in the plastic. So this was wrapped in a white gift wrap type paper, and then that was inside of a big white clear bag that all the other clothes come in. All right, so there you go. Let's pretend we looked at the packaging, but we didn't. All right, so here is the actual bag, and I was gonna set up the camera in a different angle to give you guys a different view of this thing, but the thing is just so big that it's hard to get a good view of it.
That's what she said.
So I'm just gonna hold it up. If I have to stand up here, I'll do that. But this bag is really big, as you can see. It's closed right now, but I mean, it is. Let me stand up just to give you guys a frame of reference here. All right, so I'll squat down a little bit. It's from my head all the way down. I mean, it's big. You guys can see this thing is huge, right? It's bigger than a regular backpack. Also wide. It fits a lot of crap, okay? So it's made of PVC, so it's basically waterproof and gonna be pretty durable as far as like getting scratched up and stuff like that. It does have the Gap branding right here on the front, as you can see, Gap. All right. And then inside, I'll try to give you guys some good views of inside here. It's gonna be kind of tough, to be honest. Let me see. How is this? You guys can kind of see in there, right? Yeah. Turn this light up a little bit, maybe. Here. It's really deep. You can all see kind of all the way down in there. And then there's a pocket. You can see also made in China.
It comes from China.
But also there is a pocket in here for like a laptop. Right? You can see this. It's like a padded little pocket in here, and you can put a laptop in here or something. And then there's also like a mesh netting pocket that's on top of the laptop pocket. So there's a laptop pocket, you put it in here, you put your laptop in here, okay? And there's a mesh netting pocket right here. You can put some other stuff in here. And then other than that, it's just one big massive compartment. So other than those two little pouches in there, those little like sleeves, I guess you could call them, you could put a laptop, phone, books, papers, magazine, I don't know, maybe maps, food, stuff that you don't want rolling around, or just like flat items, you can put in those little slots. And then there's like a little mesh netting part you could put your phone or, you know, electronics and stuff like that. But then everything else in here is literally to just stuff and fill with whatever you need, right? Because this is a dry bag, so this is like for camping, for hiking, for outdoor use, all right? And then it has, let me see, nice backpack straps on the back, very nice. Looks really cool too, like looks really sleek. And then there's adjustable straps here at the bottom where you can pull it up, you know, to tighten it, and then also here at the top to tighten it. So once you have your stuff in here and you have it all packed up, you put it on, and then you can tighten it down here and tighten it here to make it tight to your back, so it's tight, so it's not loose, you know, pulling you down, and it's like a part of you. That's the whole point of these bags, is to make it functional for, you know, camping, hiking, and that type of thing. Now, if you guys don't know how to close a dry bag, I'll teach you real quick. It's really easy. So what you do is, once you have this filled up with all your stuff, which we're going to actually fill it up out here. We'll put some of these. I have those pullovers, these YEEZY Gap pullovers. And I still have those for sale. I have a few left. So if you guys still are interested, make sure you hit me up in my DMs. But the YEEZY Gap, Balenciaga pullovers, we'll put those in here just so I can fill it up. But the way to close these dry bags in any dry bag is you get it to the top, you close it, okay? You fold it back toward you. So the part that your back is, so this is where the straps are, you're gonna fold it that way, okay? So you get to the top, you fold it, you wanna fold it at least 2 or 3 times. So right here, we're gonna fold it down. Here's 1, all right? Fold 1, 2, we'll just do 2, all right? You can do 3, you can do as many as you want, but 2 to 3 is gonna be to make it secure, waterproof, and to make sure nothing gets wet in here. Once you have the 2 folds, you're gonna then strap it away from you. So then you're gonna take the 2 buckles. You can either go up or you can go out away from you. But in this tutorial, we're just gonna go out, right? So now it's like this, okay? And now when you put it on, it's gonna be like this. Obviously I have nothing in here right now, so it's gonna look a little weird, but this is how you would wear it. Okay, and then you would tighten it up and you would do what you need to do like this so you can have the pack. Now, if you have more stuff in here, this is obviously gonna be huge. It's gonna be bulged out, way out to here, and the thing could be way up above your head as well, depending on how much stuff you put in here. This could be filled to the max. We're gonna see how much it can actually hold. And after I, do a full test, I'll let you guys know exactly how much it can hold, but pretty massive. It can hold a lot. Now, this can also just be used for like traveling. Like if you're just gonna go on an overnight trip or a little weekend getaway or a week vacation or whatever, you can put your clothes in here. You can put a ton of clothes in here. And then you close it up. It doesn't need to be like waterproof, but you still have a dry bag, It's still a regular backpack. It could be a regular travel bag, anything, but it's really cool. It's really massive too, so you can fit a lot of crap in there. But let's go ahead and head out there, fill it up, see how it looks once it's all filled up, and then we'll come back in here and get my final review. All right, and here is the dry bag, and just for size comparison, you can see how absolutely massive this thing is. I mean, holding up next to me, it is absolutely huge. And we're actually going to put some of these polar fleece pullovers in here to see how many we can actually fit. And yeah, because this thing is absolutely massive. All right, so let's go ahead and start packing these in here. Now, all these pullovers, by the time you see this video, these are all going to be sent out. These are already paid for by you guys, my subscribers. I have a bunch of you guys who bought them. So these are all paid for, going out today probably. But I just wanted to see how many we can actually fit in here. So there's 2 so far. 3. Here's an extra large one. 4. 5. 6. Holy cow. Maybe 7. Look at that. And that's just laying them in there like that. I could have maybe put them in there different ways to try to get more room. But let's see. That's insane. So we were able to get 7 of the 9 in here. Now, to close a dry bag, this is going to be kind of tough to close it like this because it has so much stuff in here. But what you guys do is you take it, you fold it back toward where your back's going to be at least 2 or 3 times. This is kind of too full to actually truly fold it. But we go 1, try to get 2 there. Right? And then you either come up and tie it, or you can come into the front. So there you go. As you can see, it fits 7 of these polar fleece pullovers in here. Absolutely massive. And I'm going to show you guys how this looks. In fact, hey Jamal, I'm playing fucking Turtles. Get over here and show these people what it looks like. I'm playing Turtle. You know what? I'll give you this turtle head. Fuck them. I'll show you the fucking bag. I'm going to have him show you what this looks like. And in a true Balenciaga Yeezy Gap outfit. We're talking head to toe. So give me 1 second. Let me get him in here. And he'll show you what this truly looks like. Alright, you fucking pricks. I'll do you this one favor. I'll put on this fucking outfit and put this whole fucking huge, massive bag on just for you. Alright? You say Lambo's for the people. What about Jamal? Jamal's for the people. And also fuck the people. Alright? So here's the bag. You see it's fucking huge. Ugh. You can put it on. You can adjust the straps. It's got everything you need to be an idiot. Alright? As you can see. It's huge. It's fucking massive. Alright, look at this thing. It's absolutely huge. Alright. Really big. You can fit a lot of shit in here, clearly, as you can see. All right. You can fit a dead body or two in here, depending on how big the person is. Might have to go for some small people. You can fit a bunch of drugs in here. You can fit money. Lots of shit, all right? But who's gonna put fucking pullovers in here? What an idiot. I mean, how stupid could this guy be? But you can see the thing is absolutely gigantic. Definitely useful if you're gonna go, like, be an idiot in the mountains or something. But, there it is. Just thought I'd give you guys a little look. I got my phone right here just so, I capture all you idiots looking at me, you know what I mean? But, there you guys go. It's the fucking dry bag. But, if I walk past your girl in this, it's gonna be a wet bag, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, here it is. Like it, don't like it, buy it, don't buy it. It's no skin off my nuts, alright? So, peace out and fucking suck a dick. He'll go back in the room and teach you and tell you, talk about the rest of it, whatever. Fucking assholes. And there you have it, the YEEZY Gap dry bag. And as you can see, this thing can actually fit 7 of those pullovers in here. 7. You know how big and puffy and how much these things weigh? Like, you guys all know the quality of this, like, stuff. It can fit 7 of these folded up like that on top of each other. 7 of them. So this thing could fit a ton of clothes. I mean, look at this. Look at the sheer size of this thing. It can fit a ton of stuff in here. You could easily fit 3 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, socks, a couple pairs of shoes. You could literally fit a week's worth of clothes in here, guys. I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to actually do it, but just by me telling you it can fit 7 of these pullovers, trust me, that's the equivalent easily to 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, 2 pairs of shoes, socks, you know, underwear, toothbrush, phone, your laptop. This thing is extremely useful. So my conclusion, I use the snake bag the most, right? So here's the snake bag. I use this the most because it's easy to just throw over your shoulder, throw your stuff in here. I can throw my AirPods, my phone, my keys, water, protein bar, whatever. Boom, throw it on, throw it over my shoulder, go wherever I need. Super easy to use. I use this the most, right? The crossbody bag. This is probably the most practical and the most overall versatile one, because you can take this on like a trip, because if you go through the airport, you can put more stuff in here than you can in the snake bag. So you could put a substantial amount of more stuff in here. You can fit a whole laptop in here. You could also fit, you know, definitely a change of clothes probably in here. So you can fit a little bit more in here. It's a little bit more versatile than the snake bag, but I don't use it as much just because it is a little bit more, it's bigger and it's a little bit more niche. And I use this on bigger trips. If I were to go out of state or something, I would probably maybe take this. I don't know. But this, I also use it, but not as much as the snake bag. And then this bag here, the YEEZY Gap dry bag. Now this thing is probably overall the least used bag, but when it is used, it is the most useful of all of the other bags, if that makes sense, because this thing here can fit a shit ton of stuff and can get whatever these bags can do times 5, times 6, and it can put on your back to carry it, doesn't get wet, super protective. So while you're not going to use this one as much as you're going to use these other ones, when you do use this, it is overall the most useful one, because I can put my phone, my keys, all that stuff technically in my pockets. I could not put a week's worth of clothes all my toiletries, cologne, laptop, chargers, shoes. I could not put all of that stuff in my pockets or in one of these little bags. So overall, all 3 of the bags have their use. So each of them have their very specific use. And I hope I broke it down enough for you guys, and I hope I gave you guys a good idea of what each bag is for. Make sure you've watched part 1 where I go into detail over the crossbody bag, and then make sure you watch part 2 where I talk about the snake bag in detail. And now you've just seen this one. So they all have their use. They are all very useful. And if you can get them all for $60 each plus fees, I think it's going to be an extremely great investment. And I think it is well worth your money, depending on what you're used for, like what you're going to use them for. I think they all have their use. And I think if you can afford it, they should all be in your repertoire, and you should all have them at your, disposal and use them for their different uses, because they are very, very useful. So that's my honest review. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked all 3 of the videos that I did on the bags. Drop a comment down below if you stuck around this long. I truly appreciate you. Hit that like button on the ass on the way out the door. No diddy, all consensual, all consensual. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Lambo gang for life. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.
Bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah. Boys that wanna be me, hoes that wanna feed me.